At the 600 and Atomic Beach is last. Sunderbank on the turn by a length to Gifted Guru. Alaskan Lad third. By golly, Bozeman, the Scone Galloper, looks to be going all right. Two away, Northern Talk, and Bargain starts to run on. The rest have been dropped off, including Grosvenor Lane, but is now taken to the outside and picking up a little bit of ground. Sunderbank under pressure over the rise. Gifted Guru got to the lead again. Alaskan Lad got chopped out. Bozeman came at them strongly. Wider Bargain runs on. Bozeman got to Gifted Guru. On the outside, though, Bargain is coming hard now. Bozeman still in front. Bargain's got him, though. Bargain raced to the lead from Bozeman. Gifted Guru hanging on hard for third, but Bargain wins well. Bargain by a length to Bozeman. Third, Gifted Guru got very tired close to home, but held third from Northern Talk and Alaskan Lad. Then Grosvenor Lane, never in it from Sunderbank, Atomic Beach, and it was back at the tail with Muzwahi. Time 1:22.62 is a swift run.
Final dividends on the Melbourne Cup minus the trifecta. We're still awaiting that to come through. The Quinella 29.10 and 46.40 the exacta. Might and Power for Jim Cassidy and Jack Denham 5.70, 2.90, 3.70 to Remus. Markham for Mick Dipman $8.90. What a great run from the South Australian Derby winner. We'll be following him over the seasons to come.
Ruling Region standing up well. Favourite number 7, Civil List at 2.70. And they're off and running to a good start too, with Ruling Region the first to jump out from Endless Power, who began well, and Aki Bono was quickly away. And there's a bunch of them heading towards the outside and towards the flat side. So two even divisions coming down towards the 850 metre marker. We're over on the outside. Ruling Region is one of the leaders out there in company with Aki Bono, who's prominent. And also there is King Midas just in behind them. Civil List is going forward, followed by Miss Jugar. And down on the inside, Lord Wintack is one of the leaders down there in company with Waver Tree, and Kaylee Choice is very prominent, followed by Straight Clip back in behind them. And they were followed further back in the field over on the inside there, making up some ground, is Italian Affair. Coming down the grandstand side now, Aki Bono is the leader out there with Civil List just behind them. Endless Power. King Midas working his way to the picture, so is Miss Jugar starting to run on. And they're followed after a gap in the field then by Ruling Region, and down the flat side rail, Lord Wintack is the leader clearly from Waver Tree, who's coming home well on the outside of the stablemate. Straight Clip, and down the grandstand side, Miss Jugar takes the lead from Civil List, who's under the whipper. Two divisions here. Lord Wintack is tackled by Waver Tree on the inside. Miss Jugar down the outside as rail is coming after them very quickly, and Miss Jugar on the outside may have just won from either Waver Tree and Lord Wintack. They're across the track again. Behind them is Civil List, which is close on their heels, and then came Straight Clip, and they were followed by Aki Bono, and then King Midas, and Ruling Region behind them, Italian Affair, Endless Power, and last of all, Kaylee Choice. So another close one. Opposite sides of the track here, with Waver Tree and Lord Wintack down on the inside, and the runner coming down the outside rail here is Miss Jugar. And the judge has called for a photo for all placings. There's Miss Jugar. Down the grandstand side, Civil List will be there in this finish for the minor placings. Miss Jugar certainly has accounted for him. And here's the number. Number 5 gets it, Miss Jugar. Number 5, Miss Jugar is the winner of the Pivot Superfect Sprint, ridden by Brent Stanley. Number 1 is second, Waver Tree, ridden by Brett Preble. And third placing to number 4, Lord Wintack, ridden by Damien Oliver. Miss Jugar, brilliant winner 2 starts back at Caulfield, and then wasn't suited by the track, I didn't think, at Moonee Valley, when fourth behind Bella Reeva's made amends here this afternoon by scoring in
the green and gold colours being worn by Running Rampant, drawn 1. They're off. Missing the start, Joseph threw the head in the air and came out a clear last. Dialer Ruby, Grey Shock away quickly from Running Rampant, Master Tactician. Then Blue Ballad from Random Dancer, Boaster and Proud Harvester very wide. Followed on the middle there by Kahulawa, and over on the inside of it, on settling was Jaztram, well back Dalmacia fast, followed by Joseph, and last of all is We Ourselves. 1,000 out, and the leader Dialer Ruby, 3/4 to Running Rampant, who's easing to allow Dialer Ruby to go to the lead. But Dialer Ruby dropped anchor so quickly that Random Dancer went around the outside, and there was a general shuffle up there. It's now Random Dancer 3/4, a half to Dialer Ruby, who comes back to be a joint leader. Third, Master Tactician from Blue Ballad, followed on the inside by Running Rampant. Then Grey Shock, Boaster, well back Joseph trying to make ground from Kahulawa. Further back Jaztram, followed by Proud Harvest. We Ourselves pulling wide around Dalmacia fast. Dialer Dialer Ruby has stop-started in this, trying to suit itself for a sprint home, and again got away Dialer Ruby. A length to Random Dancer. Off the inside, Master Tactician comes home well, and Blue Ballad is starting to run on strongly now. Dialer Ruby's the leader. Blue Ballad ducking in, but is making sharp ground. On the outside, Blue Ballad raced to the lead from Dialer Ruby. Master Tactician's trying to lift. Then Grey Shock, but it's Blue Ballad in front of Master Tactician. And over on the inside, Dialer Ruby. Blue Ballad stopping. He's just in front. He got in, Blue Ballad. Blue Ballad's 1.5 head for mine. Very close for second, Master Tactician, Dialer Ruby, and close-up Grey Shock with Proud Harvest. By golly, I thought he'd had enough, Blue Ballad, but I reckon he's won it. Then Dalmatia fast, followed by We Ourselves, Random Dancer, Kahulua. Further back, Joseph running rampant with Boaster, and one of the last in with Jazstrom. Stand by for the number. Blue Ballad for mine's won it, number 1. And they'll let us know once they've made their decision there. 1, 4 and 11 here, race number 7. Blue Ballad has got home 4:30, 4:70 and 5:15.
The Babe, they're all set. They're off. Video Fan beat them out near the inside, landed about a length clear of Maximal, who got away smartly, and so also towards the outside. Magic of Sydney is going very quickly, followed by Our Sumo and Flak Jacket together, and over on the outside, Miss Tesla going up towards the lead, being followed by Above the Law. Star Cover dropping back in the field towards the tail there with Peep on the Sly, and Barossa Babe going around the first turn now and going fast along the inside. Maximal, one of the leaders, and Miss Tesla headed them off as they go by the 1,400 metre mark to show out by length and a half. Maximal on the inside of Magic of Sydney. 2 lengths further back as Canely Moonlight, being followed by Video Fan, a length and a half to Flak Jacket. Our Sumo is next on the rails, a length and a half Above the Law, being followed by Peep on the Sly. Star Covered was second last, and Barossa Babe is last of all as they run down the back with just over 900 metres left to travel. Miss Tesla by a length and a half in advance of Maximal, getting a nice run on the inside of Magic of Sydney. A similar gap further back, Canely Moonlight, Video Fan behind them, Flak Jacket. Our Sumo over on the inside of Peep on the Sly, followed by Above the Law. Star Covered second last, and last Barossa Babe as they race down past the 800 metre mark, and the leader Miss Tesla by a length to Maximal. Half a length further back, Magic of Sydney, followed by Canely Moonlight. Video Fan on the rails, Flak Jacket starting to gain ground. Our Sumo being pushed along, Peep on the Sly behind them, Above the Law, Star Covered, and Barossa Babe last as they're making the home turn, where Maximal's got a lovely run on the inside. About 4 off the rail to go up and take the lead from Miss Tesla. Magic of Sydney is back behind them, and they're followed by Video Fan, Our Sumo, and back in behind them then Star Covered is making up ground. Miss Tesla being tackled by Maximal with about 300 metres left to go. Maximal getting clear, a length and a half to Miss Tesla. Video Fan down the outside, running on well. Star Covered behind them and Our Sumo, but Maximal kept going, is still the leader. Star Covered finishing fast along the inside. Maximal is still the leader with 100 metres left to go. They won't pick it up, Maximal, it's too good. Maximal by a length and a half. Star Covered with Our Sumo third, then Video Fan, and back behind them Miss Tesla. Peep on the Sly, followed by Barossa Babe. Magic of Sydney, followed by Canely Moonlight and Flak Jacket, and Above the Laws run last. That was remarkable value. Maximal, unbelievable value. Hope you had something on it. $13.20 and $3.70, number 12 Maximal in the last of the day. Brilliantly ridden by Brian York, proving too good. Had a lovely run in transit, as you saw. Hit the front when the gap opened, when Miss Tesla drew or went towards the centre section of the track, and just kept going about 5 or 6 off the fence there, as you see. Great run in the Werribee Cup behind Sunny Lane, and it was at remarkable value. Number 12 Maximal, Brian York, raced by Mr. Rob Rilston, Mr. Jeff Webb, J.A. Moole, and D.A. Walsh. That's John Muir of the VATC committee. G.N. Harris and J.W. Perrott, a 4-year-old brown gelding by Centane out of Hannett Jouer. Trained by Pat Hyland at Cranbourne, giving nothing else a chance. 13.20 and 3.70. Star Covered number 14 making up a heap of ground at $2.20, and number 5 Third Hour Sumo, written by Greg Charles at $2.10, 12, 14, 5, 13, 20, 370 Maximal as we wrap it up on Melbourne Cup Day of 1997. Hope you found a few winners. John Russell signing off, wishing you a very good afternoon.
And yet another Melbourne Cup call done tremendously by John Russell, our man behind the binoculars and the microphone in Melbourne, and calling, I'm not sure exactly how many Melbourne Cups, but it's more than 20 now, and he's doing a fantastic job. And what a great Cup day it's been, and a great call across the line. Might and Power denying Doremus in the 2-mile edition for this year. And Maximal, that is a wonderful winner of the last for those that followed JR's Mail.